It's competitive, a fairly young field, and the fighters have 87 wins between them against only 15 losses. 4 unbeaten records on the line too. And first up, the slick southpaw Ryan Brawley puts his 9-0 slate up against the strong, orthodox aggressor, the little Ben Murphy. Terrific start, this one, Jim.
Yes, a cracker to start with, but previous prize fighters that have proved to me that you need power, you need strength and toughness as well as ability. And Brawley is definitely one of the most talented in the series, and this series, I just wonder if it's the grit. And we're going to find out early because Murphy is so tough, so strong, and he's going to pressurise him for the full 3 minutes here.
Expect him to come marauding in. Murphy winging in the hooks. The fitness instructor from the South Coast. But Brawley is the prize fighter pre-fight favourite. Done nothing wrong yet in his pro career. Terrific amateur. But is that enough in this sort of a competition?
He's being bullied out of his stride a little bit. The good news as far as he's concerned, he's holding a little bit, as you can see, is the fact that Murphy's not really getting any punches on target, but he's not allowing Brawley to find any rhythm.
Trying to stay on top of Brawley, close the range down. Slinging away, good right hand. Just open there, Brawley. Can be upright. And there to be clocked on occasions, Brawley.
Good left uppercut from Brawley as Murphy came forward. He's trying it again. Good body shot too. Well, he's showing that little bit of grit that I thought was going to be required. I wasn't sure he had it. I thought it was a young 23. Just a little bit of loose tape now. Murphy's glove.
Already reddened around the face, Ben Murphy. Been caught by a couple of these on the way in. That body shot was sweet from Brawley in the boxing neat. Can he find a rhythm?
Murphy's just a little bit crude in the opening round here. I think maybe too keen. You only have the 3 rounds, so he's keen to make an impression, but missing too much. So he's going to have just a little bit more control. He's going to have to pressurise Brawley, but with a bit more control and a bit more method.
Brawley beginning to settle. Gets the punches to the head off. Straight lines from Murphy might not be enough.
Just a little bit too predictable, Murphy. He has to come forward, but he should be showing little feints, trying to force some mistakes from the smoother boxing Brawley. But he's just heading straight forward and missing too much, I feel.
He's been picked off here, Ben Murphy. The quality of Brawley coming through, especially in the latter part of the first round. Might have nicked it. Good effort from Murphy, but did Brawley pinch that one?
Money, you know he's got, he's just throwing down kicks, hasn't he? That's what's going to come in. That's what.
23-year-old
right,
Ryan Brawley, youngest in the competition.
Right. The hands have got to go up.
Murphy came out of the traps well, Jim, but did he do enough?
Well, landed a couple of decent punches, but I thought he missed with too many. We're seeing the best of his work here. But I think Brawley started to settle after the first half minute or so. He looked very nervous. He's admitted himself he's very nervous before fights. So he started thumping some good shots, and that was a beautiful shot to the body. Some of his head punches were accurate. I thought he just nicked it, but very little in the opening round.
Very tight, only a couple of punches in it on the computer. 3 judges at ringside, and very much stylistically what they pick. Remember, it's only 3 rounds. The red trunks of the 29-year-old from Hove, Ben Murphy, in fight number 8. We saw him dent Gary Buckland's lovely record a while back. Could be a threat on the scene, but he's got to get past Ryan Brawley here. Many fancy up in Scotland to do well in this prize fight. He's a good boxer, isn't he, Brawley?
Yeah, but I think he has the talent to go all the way in this tournament tonight. As I say, I wonder about the grit that's been required in the previous tournaments, but he's shown some of that already although he's using his head now, just trying a bit of movement, but again, Murphy missing pretty badly.
10th outing for Brawley, unbeaten since he turned in September 2005. And one of a number of southpaws in the tournament, always difficult to tackle that style, especially when you're lacking the height at only 5'3" 3/4" that Murphy stands at. Slick boxing from Brawley.
Yeah, managing to stand his ground a little bit more. I think he's warming to the task. Murphy's swarming all over him, not allowing him to work up close.
I mean, it's the right tactics from Murphy, but should he be bobbing and weaving as he comes in?
Yeah, I just think a little bit more method. He's just a little bit too fired up, I feel. I think maybe he's pumped himself up in the dressing room thinking only 3 rounds, I have to work every second. But you have to put a little bit of thought into it as well.
Yeah, lovely left hand from Brawley. He's just outclassing Murphy here. Physically, fantastic he looks, the fighter from Hove. And money was in for Murphy today. Battle of body shots now in the second round.
Yeah, again, Brawley responding well. We saw a little feint there from Murphy. I think we have to see more of those. He's just trying to burst his way forward. Just a little bit more thought, I think, is required. But again, knocking Brawley out of his stride and out of his rhythm.
And with those clubbing shots, 3 knockouts on the Murphy slate. Brawley only has 1. He's digging those in, Brawley. Quick hands too.
Yeah, but I just think he's nicking this again with the cleaner boxing. I think Murphy too often he's catching shoulders and arms. Not enough on target. Just needs to settle down. I think that Brawley just nicked that round as well.
Yeah, they're tight, they're close. Brawley might have taken the first 2.
If you keep peppering punches at him and moving, you let him get close and you don't need to let him get close to you. All right? Yeah, turn it. Right?
Colin Belshaw in the corner.
You don't need to let him get close to you. But I think you need to work hard
Graham
on this round to
Thompson.
make sure. All right? I mean, work hard. I mean, he's going to come at you anyway. As soon as he's in distance, don't point the right jab. Snap it, bum, bum, then move. Bum, bum, then move.
He's using his height, reach and talent advantage as well here.
Yeah, he's actually showing everything he's got in this one tonight, because this really is tough for him. Another 2 close rounds as we expect in this tournament, but I just think the cleaner boxing and the more accurate punching has come from Brawley.
And the odds have dramatically changed. They were close beforehand. Brawley now 8-1 on to win this first quarter-final.